everybody, it's Elena. This is a video response for the challenge hosted by the lovely Siobhan. Please check out her channel, she makes gorgeous projects. I will link down below the video of her challenge so you can check all the measurements and rules, and please join in because it is much fun. There are two options and I choose to make a big shabby vintage flower, and I kept the colors neutral because that's what she asked. And there are coffee dyed and tea dyed things. The majority of the elements in the flower are genuine vintage. First I cut a piece of felt, added this piece of lace to hang it, and formed a little pocket here. On the front I started layering different elements, and this one is a pom-pom trim I tea stained, and I doubled up this piece of vintage lace, and you can see the beautiful pattern of flowers in dark flesh pink. I tucked behind it pieces of tulle, and I formed the other layer by cutting in half little doilies and arranging all the parts around it, and behind there are pieces of beaded garland. And then another layer is made by a strip from a vintage curtain, and I cut it into fringes. You can see pieces of the fringe here and there, and I cut another placemat and arranged the little squares. It came out in little squares and little triangles, and I arranged them all around. And the center is made by two little doilies I crocheted, sorry. This one is white, very pale pink, and I gathered a piece of trim for the center and added the pearl. And then I added this lovely cherub. It's white, and I just went over it with my finger like a rub and buff, only I used golden furniture wax. And then I started, in the meantime, from the back, I added all the dangly things. There are pieces of lace, of trims, and this one, where is it? This one is avocado dyed, and some like this are coffee dyed, or better coffee stained. And there's a piece of crushed silk. I coffee dyed two rosettes and glued them together. Then I added pearls, and this piece of necklace, where is it? This piece of necklace, it was already like this with all the metal connectors, and I just added little charms here and there, and for the end I created a little loop with tiny transparent beads, and added this wooden letter, which is S for Siobhan, and kept everything in place with one of those little nails you buy exactly for making costume jewelry, so it stays in place and it doesn't go anywhere. So this is my shabby vintage flower, and I hope she likes it. And since the theme of the other option was Paris, I made a Paris themed card. So I just added on the back and on the front a piece of paper, two pieces of paper from the same sheet by Stamperia, and it is very simple actually, just distressed the sides of the piece of paper. You can see it's all printed in French, there's Paris underneath, and I kept, like I said, very simple. I just added two lovely vintage looking roses from Craft Supplies for You, and their leaves I twisted to stems and added just 3 pieces of tea dye, of lightly tea-dyed lace in 3 corners. They form little hearts. And I will write a message inside, and this is it. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.